Today I talked to these four walls. I was expecting that they would speak to me. I was looking at them as they're alive. Are you alive? I was looking at them like an infant. I talked to these walls because they don't have an expression. And unfortunately, I have. I can speak, but to whom should I speak? I want them to understand. Whom do I want to understand? We express to make someone understand what we are saying, to make them believe in me, in ourselves. But does anyone fully understand? Does anyone fully understand or grasp what is there? You can't. Why the absence of a person makes another miserable? After some time, that person will vanish from your life, and again you find someone. Again you are in the same situation, you feel the same pain, misery, that irritation that disturbs our equilibrium. But we are in the cycle. A person goes, another comes, then they go, then someone else comes. We are in the cycle. Is there an escape? Do we want to escape? We are constantly looking in a quest. We are in a quest to search someone, to find someone who would understand us. But firstly, do we understand ourselves? We expect a person to understand us. But do we understand ourselves? By language, we can express ourselves. We all know how to use language to communicate. We communicate. Still, and the person doesn't understand us because we fear that our expression, our feeling would be misunderstood. Then the purpose of language is itself isn't the question. The existence of language isn't the question. Can we see anything without a language? The air, the dust, the wall, the t-shirt, everything is known by the language. Still, do we understand anything? One becomes boring. Boring when he knows a thing, knows a person. Because knowing something makes it boring. A child doesn't know about the world. He's curious. He's constantly asking questions. Because he or she doesn't know, doesn't aware. Once they're aware, oh, that's the tree. It gives us food, fruits. Then he or she knows, yeah, the thing exists, and moves to another because they know it is there, and finds something new because it pleases their eyes, pleases their minds. And we are same. The child loses its innocence that we have. still, we replace a thing like a person, we replace a person to the next, to the next, to the next, like we do with things. Because how a thing become old? When you used it, tired of it, you want something new to please your eyes or refresh your mind. This the statement of mind is an expression. Is an expression. Do I want you to understand it? Wholly. Do I want you to understand it? I do. But is it possible? Is it possible that you would understand it wholly? It is not. But still, I'm expressing it. I'm expressing that you would understand. But am I 100% sure? We live to express. An artist says, a wise man said, that the best way to express is through art. Is art absolute? Does art has to be absolute? Can't. Art can't be absolute. It's the way once the artist has finished its work, it's in the hand of a perceiver. He or she can perceive any way they like. But then they will interpret it like the way they want. Isn't this is also a misunderstanding of an art, of an expression. Who should judge? Who is able to judge? A person who is well read, who is very educated, who is know art, who is educated in art. An expression. What is an expression? Just putting your feelings in words. Does this language is able to carry your feelings? Don't you fear? This language will pollute your feelings. I do fear. And we all are running, chasing things. We don't have time to communicate, time to talk. We really find a person to express. We want another one to understand us without saying a word. Do we understand others? We don't even understand ourselves. We burden them, expect them to understand us, though we don't even understand ourselves. Very few people who try to know others. Mostly, they use language to express. Listeners are few, speakers are more. And who I am? Right now I'm a speaker, and you are a listener. But are you listening? Are you really listening? Are you really understanding what I just said? We are in a constant habit talking. But do we listen? Do we listen to ourselves? Why most people are followers? Why not everyone is a leader? Because people fear to listen to themselves. Some are empty. There's no voice in them. They fear. They never created their voice. Or even if there is a voice, they never listened to their own voice. Because they fear. They want people around them. They don't understand solitude. They don't want solitude. And one is liberated in solitude. Why we are in a constant hurry to find someone? Is earning, then settling, and having a marriage is a successful life. People call it, society calls it a victory. Is it a victory to celebrate? It is an ultimate that we call.